Hello and welcome back. So today I've got something for the Royal Mint to show you. Unfortunately I can't do a PO Box video today. I was hoping to, but I'm suffering with a stinking cold and cough, and it was struggle enough to try and record the Bradford Exchange video for that was Tuesday's upload, and hopefully I won't be coughing and spluttering too much throughout this video, but if there is a bit of jumping and cutting and editing, that's the reason why, because I'm sure you guys want to hear me hacking my lungs up. But before we get into this, you've seen from the thumbnail or the title of the video what this is. Royal Mint tour has been booked. Myself and a bunch of other coin tubers are going on the Saturday the 7th of March. Booked on the 1 o'clock tour, be there for about midday, maybe a bit earlier depending on how things go. But if you are planning your Royal Mint trip, if you're local to the area, do come along and say hi. And if you do come along, make sure you do say hi. I'd hate for you to come all the way to then not come up and say hi. If you don't want to come up to me, give me a wave, I'll come over and say hi, don't you worry about that. But anyway, without further ado, should we get into this? This is something that I've wanted for a long time. Something I've been banging on about. When people say, what would you like on coins? What would you put on a coin? This is something I've wanted for a long time. So you can see, Queen on a coin, holy Toledo. So, where do we start then? Start here. So we have got a £5 coin. How cool is that? Now, so you've got specifications on the back here. £5 coin, Cooper nickel, obverse, which is that side, designed by Chris Facey. And the obverse, which you can't see inside the packaging, Jodie Clark. Why have I got a couple of these then? Well, these are all the same coin, but I'm a mug and it's got different packaging. Now some of these are limited ones. I forget which ones are limited now. But we've got Queen Live, which I'm fairly confident is the hot space tour, live on fire at the bowl. We've got Queen, A Kind of Magic, the album. Songs are featured in the Highlander, also the Magic Tour, one of the iconic tours after Live Aid. Very cool. My mum and dad both went to see the Kind of Magic Tour. My mum saw them at Wembley, I think the day after, the day before, the day after they recorded the Live at Wembley gig. My dad saw them at Nebworth Park, which is their last ever live concert. He still got the ticket for it, which I'm very envious of. We've got Queen, the band. Very cool. And then the Hot Space album. How cool is that? There's so many albums and artwork that I think could have been awesome. But it's all the same coin, it's just different packaging, and I'm just a mug and couldn't help myself. When it came out and I got to the website, I saw them, I was like, oh, that looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, that looks cool. So I had to get them all. It's my favourite band. If it was anything else, I'd probably just get the one. But I mean, they're just so cool. It does open the door to more musicians in the future. I would very much like a David Bowie coin, another of my favourites musicians. I mean, Queen's my favourite band, has been for a long time, so the fact that they are on a coin, I just couldn't wait. I could not wait. And I'm sure if you go back to old videos when people are asking me what I would put on coins, Queen is something I would. So that's the £5 coin then. What else did I get then? Well, I had to get something else. So this is a half ounce silver-proof coin. Now, I'm surprised there wasn't a silver-proof £5 coin, which is what I was looking forward to. But I thought, gotta get this. So this has been on the back of all of them. It says, formed in London in the 1970s, Queen are one of the most iconic bands of all time. This coin pays tribute to the band, to the group of musicians whose timeless hits continue to delight millions of fans all over the world. Ooh, that is nice. That's Queen colours. And there we go. How cool does that look? And it's got some decoration on the perspex, looks like an album. Very cool. Not so cool on the back. But there we go. So there's a number of different silvers available and golds. And there we go. Just the ½ ounce silver proof. The ounce has some gold finish on it. And I just like this one a bit more, the silver of it. And it is a £1. Now I must admit, when I saw we were getting a Queen £1, I thought this could be the first commemorative new style pound coin. Not quite, but I had to get it. The design is so cool. You've obviously got keyboard, you've got Freddie Mercury's microphone, John Deacon's bass guitar, the Red Special, the iconic guitar of Brian May, and then the drum of Roger Taylor with the icon there. And apparently the notes pressed down are the first notes of Bohemian Rhapsody as well. I heard that on the radio on the drive into work. I didn't realise. So it was quite cool to see that as well. But very, very cool. What have we got here then? So we've got a bit of information. We'll flip through it. That looks like the magic tour to me. There we go. Kenny Everett. This is Queen and Adam Lambert, is it? I saw Queen with Paul Rogers on the Cosmos Rocks tour, their second tour. Oh, Sound of Sixpence. Of course, Brian May used a sixpence playing the Red Special. How cool is that? And there's the designer. There we go. It explains all the parts and pieces that make up the coin. And a royal coat of arms, definitely. There we go. Interesting stuff in there. Having a quick flick through it. And certificate of authenticity, 8,603 out of 20,000. Very, very cool. Well, I'm very impressed with that. I must admit, I thought there was going to be a silver-proof £5 coin, which is why I bought the George III silver-proof £5 coin. I thought that was going to be the start of my obsession with £5 coins. But there we go. It's a lovely, lovely coin. A one-off in my collection. I'm not going to buy every single silver pound yet. But no, just as a side-by-side comparison. There we go. Isn't it lovely? I'm very, very impressed with it. And the fact that it's my favourite band of all time as well. Maybe I'm slightly biased. But there you go. Well, very, very impressed. So the big question then is, who do you want to see on a coin in the next? Because they have announced they'll be doing more musicians. I cannot wait. I think David Bowie, Elton John, iconic British musicians. Obviously, we can't have some of my favourite singers like Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra. Obviously, being Americans, they're not going to make it onto UK currency, unfortunately. But I like this move towards pop culture, I must admit, because it opens the door to other things that I've spoken about on my channel, that I've spoken to other coin tubers about, like maybe some iconic British comedians in the future featuring on coins. But yeah, in terms of musicians, I want David Bowie. I want a Ziggy Stardust, Aladdin Sane. Imagine it. Imagine a set of coins with all his different personas, and how cool would that be? They finally listened to me about the Queen. No, they didn't. I'm not taking any responsibility for this. That's purely in jest. I don't think any one person has any influence over the Royal Mint, no matter how self-inflated one's ego is. I don't think any single person's going to be able to influence the Mint in any way. But there we go. Let me know what band you want to see on coins then. And if not bands, what else in pop culture do you think should feature on coins? I'd be fascinated to know some of the information, some of the ideas you guys have come up with. Have been absolutely fascinating. Like when people ask me what I would put on coins, when I say castles and monasteries and things like that, that's an idea that came from a subscriber that I thought is actually a really good one. that I would like to see on that. If not different counties of the UK, which I still think would still be a phenomenal idea. So Robin, if you're listening, we want UK counties, we want more bands, we want more pop culture on our coins, please. Well, as ever, I've prattled on for long enough. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.